What's up, fam? It's your girl Q back at Blessed to Be a Blessing, where we are blessed to be a blessing. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel tonight. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2, which we are doing a MAC makeup routine. Just a simple everyday routine, not high fashion, high end. We'll get into those later. But for now, we'll go ahead and get started with a simple routine. All right. So just so you know, I'm going to show you the products. I use the MAC's Studio Fix, which is like it's like a pressed powder foundation. I love it. It comes with a sponge if you want to use a sponge, like for a sponge applicator. This color looks pretty light, I know, for my complexion, but trust me, it matches. This is NW45. My original color is N9. I think they may have discontinued it because the last time I went to get more, this was the one that they had that was closest to that match. Anyway, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. So I do like to use a sponge for under eyes. Like I said, this is simple. We're not doing no concealer, no highlighters, no low lighters, none of that. We're just doing a simple everyday makeup routine where you look natural, okay? So this is, see how under eyes you get a little bit of discoloration? That's normal. We all have it, okay? So anyway, what I like to do instead of concealer is I'll just dab my foundation in there like that. You see? And that works as a concealer for me. Very simple. I like to also put it at the top of my lid. Okay. Start off giving myself like a little even base. And plus, I'm kind of oily in the eyelid area. I don't know about you. I have combination skin, which is really like the T-zone across the forehead and down through the nose and to the chin. That's where I usually produce oil. Just a little bit, maybe. Not a lot. For the most part, I have normal skin type. But my eyelids, for whatever reason, they get all oily. So I like to apply my foundation with a brush. It's a very cute little brush. I love this brush. It is by MAC. I do have others. I mean, I don't think your brush, the brand of the brush matters as long as it's a good brush for you. Okay, so let me pull my lashes out a little bit from mashing it down. All right, and so I just like to rub it in there, tap it a little bit. In the same way, like I showed you guys on the nighttime skincare routine, go ahead and apply your makeup in an upward and outward circular motion as well. It does not take a lot. If you ever need to know or try to figure out what your foundation color is, the best way to tell on your face, the most natural tone of your complexion is going to be right up in this area, guys. Right up in here. Like up in here and through here. That's your color, right? So when you're going to get your foundation color to get a match, try to match up in here. Okay? And I told you guys in another video that I used to be a model instructor, so I am trained on skincare and makeup. So I'm not saying I'm just a super duper big time professional because it's not what I do for a living. However, I did spend many years doing makeup for like weddings, funerals, unfortunately. I wasn't doing the dead people, y'all. I just realized I said that, but for the families, okay? Only did makeup on live people, okay? God bless the dead. All right, so boom, look, we are done, okay? Not a whole lot. Still look natural. Don't look made up. Cover up blemishes. See? Got the dark under eyes covered. We good. We in there. That's all we need, y'all. Okay? So that's that. Next, I want to go ahead and do the blush because I love blush. Like, I used to not wear blush because I just didn't think my face was shaped right for it, which was weird. But when I started learning more about facial shapes and makeup and things like that, I learned that, yeah, this facial shape is good. All facial shapes are good for all makeup. What blush does is it accentuates your cheekbones. So if you want to find your cheekbone, if you need it to pop, you don't know really exactly where it pops at on your face, you want to do like this. And there it is. It's that bone. It's literally a bone. You can feel it right up under the eye. Okay. So when I apply, this is a matte, you can see it's almost gone. This is one of my favorites. It's called Love Crush. I love this one. Okay. It's like a deep burgundy, very pretty. This is my makeup brush, my blush brush. See how it's on that little angle right there? So I'm just going to take this, and it's very important, guys, with blush and eyeshadow. You really want to dab it off because you don't want to put too much, okay? You can always add more, but you don't want to put too much. So let's go ahead and do the first side. And you can hold your brush. I usually hold mine this way, just like this. And you see how I'm going under that cheekbone? And I'm focusing mainly up here, going towards that hairline. You see? So that right there is going to give me the low light that I need if I were going to, try to go exotic with the makeup. We're not really exotic, but you know what I mean. Extra. All right. So that's how I apply mine. Now yours may be different. You might have a set of prominent, beautiful cheekbones that just sit up there. Baby, and if you do, just go ahead and dab them things like that. Okay, you in there. All right. So I like to, since this is kind of like I said, this is like my low light, and I'm going to put a little highlight on top of that and blend it. Okay. Now this color is called Trace Gold. So it's very pretty. See the little sparkles? That's why I like it, because it's got some sparkle to it. Okay. So it almost can be like a bronzer. And so with this one, I'm just going to sit right on top of the bone above what I just did and dab it. You see that? See that highlight, the way the light bounced off of that? We still got that low. Okay, don't say I ain't showed y'all nothing. All right. Now, let's go ahead and blend that in. Because, I mean, we know it's two colors, but it doesn't have to look like it's two colors. And you're just going to lightly go over all of it, like right in the line where those two colors meet. And just circular on up, right? Now we're blended. Because you can see the before blending and after. Okay? That's that. And sometimes I like to come back through. Like on this side, I got a little too much of the light. I felt like it was a little too much of the gold at the top. So, I'm going to cover that up. Okay. Boom. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and move into the eyeshadow. Eyeshadows, y'all, optional. Some people like them, some people don't. But if you want to know the appropriate ways of wearing eyeshadows, when it's daytime, you only want to cover your lid, okay? At night is when you're doing your lid and your full, you want to just cover the lower part of your lid for daytime, and then at night you cover the full lid and mix your different colors and all that stuff and put your little hot, that. So it's nighttime right now. I'm actually about to run out. and go get me something to eat real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the nighttime version for you guys for the sake of the video. So here's my this is a MAC eyeshadow kit that I have. It was like a holiday kit. And now is a very good time to go to the MAC counter at your local store. Like for me, it's in Macy's here in Charlotte, in North Carolina. You may have it at Belk's or whatever the department store is. Find you some MAC. You can even go online and order it. But anyway, holidays, they always have sets and things, and that's where you can get a lot of different things for a good, reasonable price, okay? And so this is one of those items. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with this nice little pinkish looking color because I wanted to kind of match my blush a bit, okay? Okay, so I'm just getting the lid right now, the bottom of the lid. Now, if you really want that color to kind of be prominent and really stick, don't tap the brush. See how it look? When I don't tap it, it's sticking better, right? Okay. Okay. So that's my first color. Don't worry about any excess that's laying over to the side right now, okay? We're going to clean all that up. All right, boom. So that's that color. And I usually just wipe my brush off a little bit here on my little makeup towel so that my colors don't like bleed like that. I want them to be separated a little bit. So now I'm going to go with this nice little sparkly little pinkish looking color up here because I want some sparkle. And I'm going to lay this right in the middle. See? And I am going to come up with it, like going into that brow, and then round it on off in the middle, okay? Not too much, very simple. Remember, this is everyday makeup. We're not doing the Broadway play tonight, okay? There we go. Now, I'm going to change brushes. I'm going to get my little pointy little brow brush. And I'm actually going to do this white, just a little tab, right? Right up under my brow. I want to give myself that light look where it kind of like just the light bounces off of it, right? So you see how I'm starting like basically in the middle of the brow and bringing it on out, okay? See? You can tell the difference. Don't worry, we're going to blend it, okay? You got to have a steady hand for this one, guys. I'm right-handed, so I have to use my right hand on the left side. And this is usually the side I mess up, but I did pretty good tonight, so. All right, boom. We are done with our eyeshadow, except for one last thing. We're not going to blend it. And I just use a different little brush here to blend. You could use whatever brush you want to blend it, honestly. And when you're going to blend it, what you're going to do is just, same way we blended those cheeks. Go ahead and merge all those colors together. All right, because we don't need nobody seeing no lines of where something stops and where something begins. See that? Especially with that white. See that? All right. So we are now done with our eyeshadow. Excuse me, my little scarf is trying to come off here. All right, so now Like I said, we're going to go ahead and clean that up. Any excess. You don't have to re-dip your brush into the foundation. Just go ahead and stroke over anything excess. I like to get right up at the bottom from time, because that eyeshadow falls, okay? Now, I know y'all like, what about your brows? What about your brows? Because everybody love doing eyebrows nowadays. Look, I'm not a fan of how people do the eyebrows really big with the little stencils and all. That's just me, okay? I like to keep things simple and natural. But I'm going to take this nice little eyebrow brush. It does have some kind of firm bristles, but I use it to just literally brush it on up, see? I just want to get those straight in a nice way. Okay. There we go. Now I get my eyebrows threaded. I just got them done a couple days ago. So I would recommend, if you haven't done so, try it. It is the bomb. It lasts longer. So I'm going to go back into the eyeshadow and see this dark brown. We're going to use some of that. Just dab it on the brush just a little bit, you know, like on the tip of the brush, just like that. Tap it off. Now we're going to go right back over those brows. Now you want to be really, really light-handed with this, unless you like a heavy or deeper, dark looking eyebrow. I don't. So I'm going to try to go really, really light-handed. See? Just a nice little filler, you know, fill it in a little bit if you got some gaps. When I get to the end, I start curving it downward. But I'm going up here, right? So now I'm going to go in and try to fill in that up underneath the brow. You see how it's got like some little gaps? I'm just going to dab. Like literally just dab. Okay. Try to get that straight line. Now I know a lot of you guys are probably taking your concealer and you're drawing it underneath your eyebrows because you want it to look sharp and pretty and pointy. Hey, go, you know, to each his own. That's a wonderful technique as well. That's just not what I'm doing tonight. Remember, this is just a simple, everyday routine. Boom. We are done with the eyes. It's a wrap on that. Excuse me, y'all. Last but not least, MAC has this, and I bought this as a special one time too. A lip duo set, right? It comes with the liner and the lipstick. So the lipstick color is called Amplified. This is what it looks like. And the liner is called Chicory. And this is what it looks like. So it's a little bit lighter. So it's going to give us a nice soft look. Remember, we're just doing natural. Okay, go ahead and line the outside of your lip. You see how it looks? Okay. See, for somebody like me, I have thin lips. So I be wanting my stuff to look full. Okay, I do. I just rub that in because I don't want a prominent line around my lip, right? Don't need much. There you go. And because I want to, and like my girl Miss Tabitha Brown say, because it's my business, I'm going to go ahead and use some of this Rihanna's Fenty. Ooh, I know this is a MAC review, but I'm about to use this Fenty, honey, to give me that pouty look that I need. Now, this is just a lip gloss, but it gets the job done, all right? And if you ever put on too much lipstick or lip gloss, you don't want to get all on your teeth, get your little piece of Kleenex. Pat that excess off. Now you in business. All right, one last final thing, something some people think is most important. I know I do. Let's go ahead and put some mascara on. Now, guys, like, I'm a fan of my own lashes, right? Like, I have lashes. They're good. So, I'm not really a fan of falsies. Although I am going to do some reviews on them. I bought a whole bunch of them so we can play in them together, okay? With your mascara, just so you know, you always want to go up and out, okay? All of this, that's not what you want to do, y'all. Just press it down. Why? Because when you pull it out, it takes off the excess that you don't need, okay? And then you just want to dab the tips of your lashes. You don't have to do the full lash. Some do. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you want to do the appropriate way, this is it. Okay, see that? That's all I need. Just a little something, something. Separate them. Get them on out there. Mine curl up a bit, so that's that. Some people like to wear their mascara on the top and the bottom lashes. It's your prerogative. If you wear eyeliner on the bottom, that's your prerogative. Tonight, simple. We're not doing a whole lot, right? There we go. I just like to just rub the bottom just a little. Not a whole lot. And very lightly, because what I don't want to do is get mascara on my face. And if you do, though, make a mistake and get a little bit of mascara to dab on your face, all you got to do is let it dry. Give it a little minute to dry. Get you a Q-tip. Take the end of the Q-tip and just dab it on it, and it'll come right off. All right. So here we go, guys. This is your everyday, simple makeup routine. Nighttime eyeshadow wear. MAC review, Vlogmas Day 2. Thank you so much for tuning in with the girl Q tonight. I shall see you again on the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, all the way through the 31st, Lord willing. We're going to make it happen, y'all. We're going to drop a video every day for Vlogmas. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share the video. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. What you waiting on? It's Christmas. All I want for Christmas is for you to subscribe, okay? And comment below. Holla at your girl. You know, just holla at your girl. We supposed to be best friends, all right? So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for enjoying, or I hope you enjoyed anyway, or for watching tonight's makeup routine with the MAC review. All right, I look forward to seeing you guys again. Remember, you reap what you sow, so you better sow some good. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful, prosperous night. See you soon.